All right, welcome to the channel. I have a very, very exciting day for you guys. Well, or exciting video. It's probably not going to comprise your entire day, but I have an exciting video compared to some of my others because I'm doing a lot more editing for this one. I'm actually putting together a montage of sorts. Now, this montage, as you might expect from a Jesse on Fire production, is going to be an ode to me. Kind of. I am going to put together a montage of things that I predicted, which ended up being correct, but specifically because one major prediction that I made ended up coming true today, and there is a big thing around it that I'm going to have to speak to, which obviously we'll talk about today. All right, so leading off is going to be, here are things that Jesse on Fire said, and then here is the validation of those things. But at the end, because you have to watch the end, wait, real quick, please like the video, subscribe, ring the bell if you like the content, but definitely like it either way, okay? But at the end, I have a major surprise for you guys. So watch to the end. I promise it'll be worth it because I'm gonna blow your mind with this, all right? I'm gonna show you footage of a fighter who you will not know who it is, okay? And it's an old fight. Now, when I show you who it is at the end, you're gonna go, okay? I couldn't believe it. I literally could not believe it. And I realized, because maybe it's a fighter, and maybe it's someone you didn't even realize was a fighter, and you realize now, like, whoa, something like that. Or maybe it is a fighter, and I don't know. It's gonna be a surprise, though. All right. So with that, let's jump into the initial part of this session, which is going to be me demonstrating that I predicted some things correctly, and then we're going to talk about those things kind of one by one. All right. Here we go. Buckle in. Session number one. So this one, we're going to talk about Gilbert Burns and Kamaru Usman and the inevitable breakup of that particular group, both being at Blackzilians. Both of them believe that they are living their destiny out. Kamaru Usman, it's his fucking destiny to be the welterweight champion of the world. He has the belt. He never wants to lose it. It's the ultimate prize. It's the most important thing in the entire world to him, more than anything. And there's a dude who is training in his gym right next to him, whose entire life's mission is to take it from him, right? That shit ain't gonna work, man. Like, this shit's not gonna work. But what a shit situation for the Blackzilians. Like, the guys who are running this gym are probably, I guarantee they're having, like, the top guys are probably having meetings right now where they're just kind of like, okay, what are we gonna do here?
Yeah, so our main coach, Henry Hoof, he stepped out. He said, I don't want to go either way. I don't want to pick a side. You guys train. I'll be here at the gym. If you guys want to train here, we train. But I'm not going to the fight. And Kamaru right now, he's in Colorado. He with Travis Whitman, Justin Gaethje. He's doing his camp over there. Even if it wasn't me, I think he had that plan to go out there and do his camp there. And I'm here with my whole team, with everybody, all my coaches, all my training partners, like my brother, Vicente Lucas coming to do my corner, my coach from Brazil, Daniel, is coming too, and I have Wagner Rocha, my main jiu-jitsu guy right here. And yeah, for me, it doesn't change much. It's just a little weird to fight Kamaru because I really like the guy a lot. We've been training together since 2012 or 13. So we put a lot of time together. But yeah, he holds the belt. I want to be the champion. I gotta face Kamaru, and I gotta beat Kamaru to become a champion. That's what I'm looking forward to do, on July 11th.
Yep. So obviously I called that, and that wasn't a super difficult call to make. However, what else did I say about where Kamaru should go? I said he should go to Roy Longo, but then he now is going to Trevor Whitman. Okay. Now that is a meaningful development as it relates to the Gilbert Burns and Kamaru Usman title fight, because now I like, if he had more time with Whitman, like if he had another, I don't know, you know what? As a matter of fact, I guess Gilbert Burns didn't even say how long he's been there. But if he was going to be there for like a full 8 to 10 week, training camp, that might even have me pick Kamaru Usman because, I said I'm picking Gilbert Burns, but that demonstrates that Kamaru knows exactly what this fight is. He knows it's going to be a striking fight, or a striking match or a stand-up fight. Jesus. Goat on the mic, can't talk. But yeah, so he went to the best. He's up there with Gaethje and Trevor Whitman. I mean, you're not going to get better than that. That is the best striking coach in the country, 100%. I mean, without a doubt. Probably the world. So, man, that fight just got a lot more interesting. Now, speaking of Trevor Whitman, let's watch Jesse make some more predictions that ended up coming true. And go. Okay? I love that Gaethje lost 2 fights because I love Gaethje. But if Gaethje lost 1 fight, he could chalk that up to a fluke. But he loses 2 fights in a row exactly the same way.
Because after the first loss, it wasn't much change that he wanted. He still wanted to fight that way. After the second one, he's like, I need to change something. I'm like, what's your purpose? You were the most exciting fighter, and what do you want to be? And he's like, I want to be the champion. To be the best fighter in the world, you got to be the best defensive fighter.
He loses those two, and he finds out that his approach, not just in fighting, but to life, is not going to work at the upper echelons of the lightweight division. The octagon, to me, is a translation of a person's life. And what I think it says about Gaethje's life and what got him to where he is that how he has excelled in everything he's done athletically is he goes until the other guy breaks.
I gave up the first takedown in every single one of those matches, and then they broke because of my defensive pressure. You know, I was constantly hanging on them.
Right.
I thought I could be a champion with the style that I was fighting because I was not losing. I had 7 amateur fights, 18 professional fights, 25 fights in a row. I had no idea that that I needed to change, that I was just going in there and I was breaking people. I was like, I can't not break anybody. I'm going to go in there and break everybody because everybody's breaking.
And one guy gets his extra 150K and the other guy doesn't. Fuck that, man. You don't need to structure these contracts like that. I mean, you just don't. Now, I think, in all honesty, I think that it's a ploy to make guys feel like they're making more money, right? Because everyone thinks they're going to win every fight, right? So it's like, dude, I just need to win and I make 360K. It's like, well, if you lose, you make half that, right? Well, I'm not going to fucking lose. Okay, well, the other guy who's getting 260 if he wins, he also doesn't think he's going to lose. So either way, UFC wins.
It all goes away. And I got paid half my money. I didn't understand. I had never got paid half my money.
Oh,
ever.
You didn't? Did you know? Or did you not think about it?
I knew, but I never thought about that shit.
Okay, so that was really entertaining for me. Hopefully it was entertaining for you guys. But now let's get into the meat of this particular video, which I am so excited to show you. All right, ready? Oh, we didn't think that this video was going to be me smashing this, and it's not, because that was not that bad. But, you know, it's lucky I wasn't in the middle of talking, so I'd have smashed your fucking head. Anyway, so on this next one, this is going to be a fighter who I don't expect you guys to know who he is, all right? So I want you to watch this. It's a montage, okay? Every clip that I put in there is, you know, it's him hitting this guy, so there shouldn't be any boringness in this little montage. But trust me, he is as good as he looks, at least in the totality of the fight. I just cut it down so you didn't have to watch him stalk this guy around the ring this entire time. But watch this, and then wait till I tell you who this fighter is, okay? Ready? Go. All right, so who was that fighter? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? That is Edmund. That is Ronda Rousey's striking coach, who is widely considered the worst striking coach in the history of MMA, and maybe is the worst striking coach in the history of MMA. However, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it's not because he's not good at striking. Okay? I saw that video, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Like, I saw the clip of him when he was sitting with Ronda and he said that he could beat Jose Aldo, and I was like, oh, so this guy's both delusional and a complete moron. What? And also just a narcissist. And, like, why are you talking about yourself when you're sitting with your fighter? Do you, like, look at the interview with Gaethje and Trevor Whitman. Does Trevor ever talk about himself? Unless he's talking about, like, you know, like supplies that he's making, like his business, where he's just saying, yeah, this is the reason why I did that. You know, yada. Does he ever say, yeah, you know, I was looking at Tony Ferguson and I'm like, if Justin can't get it done, I'll just get in there and I'll fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why Edmund is a shit coach, not because he's a shit striker. So, I mean, at the very least, you understand why Ronda stuck with him. It's because she probably is watching him fight. And she's like, Jesus, this guy's a killing machine. He has a million skills that haven't seen other people. I mean, dude, he looked like Sean O'Malley in there in terms of like the number of different attacks that he has. I mean, like, he's solid, dude. Solid. He just is a shit coach. So, you know, the results are in the results. It's like the data is the data. Okay, you can't undo the data. Your fighters lose all the time, right? But he's good. He's good. Makes you wonder why he didn't like fight himself. You know, people who want to be coaches, they don't want to have a record in a lot of cases, right? Like if they really want to be a coach, they don't want to jeopardize their credibility getting in there. I think in some cases at least. But that fight, I mean, I was like, oh wow, like he's legit. Like he's a legit striker. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys because I thought you guys would enjoy it because it was mind-blowing to me. So with that, if you like the channel, subscribe and ring the bell. And if you're a manager or anyone that's in the game and think that you could get me some exposure, you know, and blow my career up in a fast fashion, I am looking for management, okay? That is just a fact. And don't take that as a sign of anything other than exactly what it is. That is my plan. I put out content until the right person sees it. We sign a management deal. They put me in the right rooms and then boom, everybody makes money. Cool? Yeah, I'm not doing this as a hobby. Like I am recognizing that I have a talent for this. So let's go make money with that. But, you know, just talent on its own, that's not how this works. I need a business partner. I need someone who knows how to, you know, I need an agent, manager, all that shit. Okay? So, yeah. Subscribe, ring the bell, like the video. Peace.